As you have probably guessed already, the smaller the diameter of a hose is, the less water it can deliver. With this being said, 1-2-inch hoses are ideal for hand watering and tasks that do not require much flow rate. 5-8-inch hoses are ideal for home-based applications. They can deliver about twice as much water per minute. The standard garden hoses in the United States typically have a diameter of 5-8-inch. Hoses with a bigger diameter can deliver more water. Majority of the outside diameter of 5-8-inch hoses measure between 0.77 inch and 1 inch. If the outside diameter of your hose is less than 0.77 inch, it is most likely a 1-2-inch hose. The water pressure can be determined by the hose diameter. Since a 1-2-inch hose has a smaller diameter, it has less water pressure. 5-8-inch hoses deliver more water flow volume than 1-2-inch hoses. The bigger the diameter, the higher the water flow volume it can deliver. A hose with a 1-2-inch diameter can deliver 9 gallons per minute, while a hose with a 5-8-inch diameter can deliver 17 gallons per minute. The typical measurements of garden hoses are 25, 50, 75, and 100 feet. If you want to find out how much length you need, you can measure the distance from the water source to the location where your hose is. In general, the longer the garden hose, the heavier it is. Likewise, longer hoses tend to take up bigger storage spaces. 25-foot garden hoses are enough for small balconies, yards, and patios, while 50-foot garden hoses are ideal for bigger yards. The length and material of the hose determine its cost. The longer the hose is, the more expensive it becomes. Likewise, certain materials are more expensive than others. Garden hoses that are made or reinforced with vinyl are usually cheaper than those that are made of rubber. A good quality garden hose can cost $100 and up. 1-2-inch hoses are ideal for light gardening tasks such as watering plants and hanging baskets. On the other hand, 5-8-inch hoses are ideal for tasks and applications that require high water pressure such as pressure washing, car washing, and sprinklers. The fittings or couplings are the end pieces of the hose that attach to a second hose, a nozzle, or spigot. Ideally, you should opt for solid brass fittings because they are resistant to leaks. Do not go for plastic fittings because they tend to break and leak. Both the 1-2-inch and 5-8-inch hoses are efficient. However, you should select one based on your needs. If you often do light hand watering tasks, then you can safely go with a 1-2-inch hose. If you tend to do heavier watering tasks, you can go with a 5-8-inch hose. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.